Side on me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey y'all, in today's video, I'm going to do an updated morning routine, so come along with me. First, I take my retainer out and I soak my retainer in hydrogen peroxide to really clean it. Next thing I do is, of course, brush my teeth. I like to get all up in there. I brush my teeth for maybe 3 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, just depending on how I feel that day. But with my toothbrush, I brush my teeth and I brush my tongue and I get all in there. And yeah, if your mouth don't look super duper foamy while you brushing your teeth, I mean, I'm pretty sure you ain't doing it right. After brushing my teeth and my tongue, then of course I go in with a tongue scraper because that also helps get rid of all the bad breath. Then I go in with, of course, the Listerine Cool Mint. This is one of my favorite mouthwashes other than the TheraBreath one. I definitely recommend either this one or the TheraBreath one. After that, I go in with my water pick and hydrogen peroxide. I usually use water and hydrogen peroxide in the water pick, and then I put it on the last setting, and I kind of just use that until it runs out. This water pick I did get from Shein. It came with like a couple different heads and a charger as well, but I definitely recommend it. It works very well. Then I go in with the Panoxyl foam and facial wash. First, I wet my face, I put water all over my face, and then I put a generous amount in there and get the scrubbing with my hands. I've been using Panoxyl for a few years now, and some people, they ask me like what kind of face wash and stuff that I use, and I definitely recommend that one. It's not that expensive. You can get it at Walmart. I believe they have it at like CVS, Walgreens. So it's definitely affordable and it definitely works. You just have to be very consistent with it. That is the only thing. But it definitely works. And this is on like my top 3 product list. So I would definitely recommend this. If y'all use something like a little brush or something for your face, please recommend it to me because I need one so bad. Like I know I use my hands. I definitely get all up in there when I use my hands. But I feel like I can get a better scrub and better exfoliation if I use like a brush or something. I used to use one from Five Below, but it was becoming a little bit too much. It was like one of those vibrating brushes, but no. So if y'all have any brush recommendations for facial washes, please let me know. Of course, after I finish all my scrubbing, I gotta wash my face off. I usually try to get everything off. Sometimes I miss like a little bit of soap, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure not everybody gets all the soap off when they washing their face. You can't really see. But I try to get everything off, and then after that, I dry my face off, make sure all the water is off, and then I go into my next step. Next step is to use the witch hazel. I usually use this on my face almost every day, sometimes twice a day. I've been using this specific brand of witch hazel for years. I use it on my face and I use it on other areas of my body. They do have, of course, the liquid one that I'm showing you guys, and they also have wipes. If you know about hygiene, you can use the wipes in other areas of your body, and it helps with odor, sweat, and everything else. So if you didn't know, now there's a new hygiene tip for you. Then I like to let my face kind of air dry before getting into all my serums so everything works better. Y'all, I did not realize how blurry that was because I couldn't see without my glasses. But now I'm going in with the Ordinary Niacinamide. I believe that's how you say it, that serum. I've been using this for a few years too. Personally, I like it. This is like my 3rd bottle. I use it not every day, but I do use it almost every day. And I kind of just put it all over my face. I start off with my cheeks and then it goes on my forehead. Then I kind of just work it into all my skin. And it's actually not that bad. It's very lightweight and I personally love it. I don't know why both clips came out a little blurry like that, but next I'm going in with another ordinary serum, the hyaluronic acid serum. Personally, I love it. I love the combination. It has done wonders for my skin. I know everybody else's skin is different. So if you want to try the combo out, of course, I would definitely recommend it. Both serums are very, very inexpensive. I got both of mine from Ulta, and I've been using them for a little bit, and it has really done wonders for my skin. Of course, you can't leave the lips out, so next I'm going in with my Blistex. Personally, I prefer Blistex over Carmex. It just does better for me, but I got mine from the beauty supply store. Now that we're done with the skin and oral care, now I'm just going to kind of get myself ready for the day. So I'm going to, of course, take my bonnet off, get my hair situated, and then I'm also going to show y'all what I use in my hair while I have braids. I also want to do like a regular hair care video for you guys because I don't think I've ever done one of those. But I usually start by, of course, taking a bonnet off. Then I separate my braids, make sure nothing is tangled so nothing gets caught and none of the beads come off. And then after that, I go into my next step, just making sure everything is cool and looking good. And I don't think I ever really got to show y'all my hair, so I did turn around, of course, and just show it to y'all. I got Fulani braids, and they came out so very cute. If you have braids, I'm definitely going to recommend this bonnet for you. I got mine from Shein, but it's absolutely wonderful when I have my braids. Next, of course, I'm going to do my edges. So I use this little toothbrush and a spray bottle. The spray bottle I got from Burlington. The toothbrush I've had for, I can't even tell y'all how many years, but I've been using it for a long time. I go in and I kind of brush out all of the edges that I have out and kind of separate them a little bit, lay them down just a little bit with the water to kind of get them ready, and then I go in with different edge controls. Next, I'm going to go in with this hair oil. It's tea tree and rosemary. I got this from Columbus Market in Columbus, New Jersey. I personally love going there for like all of my hair care, body care things. This oil has definitely worked wonders for my hair. It has grown my hair so much, and I had this oil for a little bit over a year, and this is still my first bottle. So that's how you know it lasts a very long time. But this oil, 10 out of 10. Of course, when I oil my braids, I usually do the front first and then I do the back as much as I can, just to kind of make sure that the oil gets everywhere. I don't go in between every braid, but I definitely try to make sure that I get every little part, every crease, whatever it is, so I can make sure that the oil gets everywhere it needs to go. Next, I go in with edge control. I do use 2 different edge controls for my edges because I feel like it works better for me. The first one is the Gorilla Snot. I believe that's the extra hold one. This one, personally, I like it. Only thing is, when you first put it on, it is cold. It is a little watery. But as you work it into your edges, it definitely works and it definitely holds. You can use this by yourself, but personally, I prefer to use 2 different ones. After using the first edge control, of course, as I mentioned before, I go in and I slick down everything that I need to slick, and I kind of let that dry just for a few seconds. Then after that, I go on with the second edge control just to make sure everything really sticks in place. But when I mentioned earlier that this edge control is watery, you could kind of see it a little bit as I'm trying to slick down this side of my edges. When I do use this specific gel, it does take just a little bit longer for me to slick everything down because it just a little too watery for me. Next, I go in with this edge fixer, edge control. It's the maximum hold one. And personally, I really like this one. I got this from my beauty supply store. I don't like to use it by itself because the consistency is just a little bit too thick for me. That's why I do combine both of the gels that I used. I feel like both consistencies kind of cancel out each other, and then it creates like a very good hold for my edges, and they usually don't go anywhere until like the next day. Even when I sleep on them, they still be cool. But this I got from my local beauty supply store, and they do have different other scents and everything. Then, of course, I'll go back in right over the gel with the same toothbrush and kind of just re-slick everything, make sure that I caught everything the first time, and just kind of do touch-ups, make sure everything just looks good, and slick everything down that I missed the first time. But both of these gels, I definitely recommend using together. It helps your edges last all day, even in the heat. I'm not going to say extreme heat, but even when it's a little hot, my edges still, they be cool. They don't really go anywhere, even when I be sweating a little bit. So I definitely recommend this combo. But if y'all have any other edge combinations, please let me know. I would love to try them. That is it for my updated morning routine. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And of course, y'all know I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!
Me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me off, choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me.